word I ever spoke, and this is for that first toy I ever broke. This is for that first step I ever took. Yes, I'm looking back at the first pages of my book. And this is for that first lyric I ever wrote. And this is for that first spliff I ever smoked. This is for that first kicking I ever took. Yes, I'm looking back at the first pages of my book. Well, my story begins back in 1986, when Tony was born, the second of my mother's kids. But my big brother was sick, at birth with a cleft lip, and Palette's mum was glad when she saw it was fit and healthy. We weren't wealthy, but she dealt with it the best she could. She never said to hell with this, till it was too much, her world fell to bits. Well, more like smash, my dad was heavy with his fist as she heard these words and knew she had to get away. Daddy, please don't hurt mummy today. I wasn't even two, so I didn't have a clue, but apparently I screamed the whole way through. And if what mum says is true, and I have my own view, cause I've been on the receiving end of my old man too, then leaving him was the best thing she could do. So the family tree had a leaf that was new. This is for that first word I ever spoke, and this is for that first toy I ever broke. This is for that first step I ever took. Yes, I'm looking back at the first pages of my book. And this is for that first lyric I ever wrote. And this is for that first spliff I ever smoked. This is for that first kicking I ever took. Yes, I'm looking back at the first pages of my book. The new leaf grew, a branch of its own. We had for a while a happy home. The first thing I can remember was a wardrobe in a hall. It wouldn't fit in a bedroom, my flat was too small. But when Jack was born, we got a house on the council. But the leaf turned brown and began to fall, then left the branch bare with no care at all. That's when things first went bad at school. Well, I was always hyper, a mad little fool, but now I was a bastard, but more bounce than a ball. I would get held down for hours at a time. I would fight with every ounce of power of mine. I couldn't help it, I was always outside of the line. I got excluded for the first time when I was 9. Soon after that it was foster care. Now that family tree was lost somewhere. This is for that first word I ever spoke, and this is for that first toy I ever broke. This is for that first step I ever took. Yes, I'm looking back at the first pages of my book. And this is for that first lyric I ever wrote. And this is for that first spliff I ever smoked. This is for that first kicking I ever took. Yes, I'm looking back at the first pages of my book. Well, my first foster placement was just for the weekend. That's what they said, a short break was the reason. I couldn't really swim, they chucked me straight in the deep end. 9 months later I returned, but couldn't be friends with my mother or brothers. It was tough, there was so much stuff in between of us. It was fucked, I needed love, but I couldn't even trust my own mum. Now that tree was dust, and it is being mushed into pieces of paper. I'm still flushing out these feelings 13 years later. So much has happened and I'm asking for some closure. Ever since I started rapping, I'm actually getting closer. Building up my business, got plans and making loads of cash, so my boy can have it pretty kosher. But every time I took, it was always wrong. I could write a book, but I'd rather make a song. I said I could write a book, but I'd rather make a song.